truck over here. It's got a window in the hood. Stay tuned. Hey everybody. I did stuff. As you could tell from the beginning of this video, I put a hood, or a window, in the hood. So I'm now looking at the lens through the window in the hood. It started off very different. And then I decided to go like that because it looks better than I had it before. And it's at least somewhat the same. But we got a Vanquish sticker on this side, and then a SPG little sticker there, and then Vanquish going up the center. Other than that, the body is the same. Aside from I took off the windshield and the back. I do need to go along with a felty or a Sharpie or a paint marker and try and do that window trim, but at the same time I don't care because this body's not staying on for ever, so waste time, don't waste time. I don't know. But what I did do is I put the smaller rod ends on the shock. I think it's like the -5, -5 millimeter ends. So I've got those on the shocks, so the truck actually sits much lower. No, if you're seeing it alright. How it sits there is much better. Put that on. So definitely has a much lower center of gravity, or lower ride height. That's the term we're looking for. Off day, lazy. I'm not even that, just bleh. One of those kind of days. So yes, the shocks, got those. I've got the KMC bullies. We'll just go from the side. Got the KMC bullies on the truck. Mounted on the the Falcon Wild Peaks. Just stock foams for now. Those Injora rims, whatever, foams, anti-foams, inserts, whatever. They are an odd fit, and they don't like. The rims I think would be okay, but the way that the tires are, or something, that none of it just works together, so didn't bother. Tried my best with kind of cleaning up some of this wiring. Obviously, this plug, or this here, didn't go in there, but it's fine. But there's the power button, so it has the Fusion 2300 kV in there. I don't know where you're going to be able to see it. It's from this end. You can see it maybe in there. Whatever. You do have to shave down. It's this mount on this upper link mount on this side. So it's like right in there where my finger is moving. Right in there. That link mount has to be shaved just a little bit to fit that motor. But that's not a problem. I do have the FlySky receiver. I don't know what I'm doing. FlySky receiver here because I like running my FlySky GT5. It just doesn't feel better, but it works better than the stock Vanquish one. The one thing I noticed with the stock Vanquish one is, much like I think it was West Desert Wheeler that said it the best, there is a kind of like slow, medium, fast, and you can hear it. So as you go, there's 3 steps in the throttle, and that's really all you get with that remote. I think you can adjust it a little bit. I tried to play around with it a little bit, but it's all I got was those 3 steps. So I just went to my my FlySky. It works. Ironically, that is what West Desert Wheeler uses. So shout out to him. But then I 3D printed on my Elegoo Neptune 4 Pro. Harley Designs printed this battery relocation tray, we'll say it called that. So I've removed the tray up here, so I've gotten rid of that weight that's kind of up here and up high, and I've got my battery sitting here. This is perfect for, I believe, up to a 3600 Adventure Series pack with Genzace. That's what he kind of designed it around. I just run 2000. I'm probably gonna get like some 2200s, but that's the size I like. It's not heavy, keeps the weight decent, and you know, they're small, so I can, when I get a couple other ones, you know, 3 that I can just go. Generally what I do is I pack my 2000, and then, you know, at that, oh crap, it's on cutoff, I throw my 850 in here, 3S, and that's enough to get me home. So yeah, that's what I do with that, but very cool. This is, I believe this is actually free on his website. So if you go on to harleydesigns.com, I believe, or Harley Designs Co, whatever, just Google it. He has all these like free 3D prints, and then the stuff that he actually sells, like 3 files that he sells. But this one here is free, I believe, and it is for the FORDYCE and I think the Phoenix as well. But I really like that. I'm probably going to print another one for my Phoenix, and I may print one for the BFG, but that is a little different because of what I have set up in there. So I don't know. I'll have to look into that one. And then of course, got a 2J with my typical aluminum-like filament with the tricolor. It's like blue, green, purple. I call it like burnt metal type look, but valve cover and filter, air filter. I think that's all I did there, and I got a little Sharpie and I did a little silver there, just a oil filler cap and do whatever. Then I actually silver Sharpied my radiator. It's not perfect. There's a couple spots that I think are a little but we'll just call that grease. And then I got a red Sharpie and did the filler cap there. So when it's on the truck, or when the body's on the truck, I should say, and I do plan on getting, there will be, but they'll have a RC 4-wheel drive Forerunner body on it, and the hood on that opens. But as you can see, it looks great. Ooh, is that a window? Gotta be cool. The point of that was also from the front. So when you look through the front, you can actually see the radiator there. So that was kind of the whole point to that. Underneath that engine mount, or engine cover, so on this side, right underneath the valve cover, there is the REEFS 444 servo. Not the strongest servo that they make, obviously. There's like 1,000 and whatever. I think the winch, the REEFS winch I have is 800. But the 444 is more than strong enough. Like, I had that in the SCX10 Pro, and it was more than fine. So I'm more than happy with that. I'm trying to think what else I did. The hubs on these, I had 225s on there. There's a bit of a mix-up. So I had to wait for the new hubs. But the only ones that Aiden over at Eighty8 RC had were, I believe these are 475. The way they sit out, at least, and you know the depth of them comparing to like my other 475s, I believe that's what they are. So they're a little wider, but to be honest, everything I ever have is generally a wide stance. I think the Origin's the only one with the 350s, so it's a little bit more narrow. Actually, pretty sure the BFG has 350s too. It does. Huh. So this and my Phoenix, just married, have 475s, whereas BFG right there has 350s and Origin has 350s. These could be 350s, but they're a little bigger, so I'm pretty sure it's 475, which is fine. If I have to go smaller later on, that's fine. But I'm happy with these, how it sits. It's got a good stance to it. You know, if you're gonna get it, yeah, get right in the camera there. Whoa. Yeah, you can see it. It's got a good stance. The tires definitely poke out quite a bit. Definitely over half the tires poking out of there. But that's fine. It'll be interesting when the 4Runner body's on there, because it's definitely not that wide of a body. So I might have to narrow things up a little bit, but the 225s were just too narrow. They were the tires were rubbing on the knuckles, so turnbuckles, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so that's where the truck's at. Just wanted to do a short video, nothing crazy, showing where I'm at with this truck. I don't think there's anything else to really show you, but yeah. So I'll try and do a run video for the next one with this truck, kind of show an update on how it runs. Clearly it's not going to be the greatest, still has stock foams, but yeah, even at stock it was great. So get another run video done, and yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, definitely means a lot. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.